Okay. Just go ahead and look at that. All right, so we're at Fort McCoy at their commemorative area. So these buildings are one of some of the original buildings here in Fort McCoy in sunny Wisconsin. So this is a World War II, World War I training base. It was also a post where they had POWs, German POWs here. And they also had from the Cuban lift? I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was all the Cubans that came over that Castro had kicked out were also here. So this is shape of the base. It's in the shape of the unit, which is kind of like this weird triangular shape. And you'll probably have to put the camera up to the building if you actually want to see in it. But this is a mock-up of one of the administrative buildings.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in.
This is a supply area.
I don't know if I can. I don't think I can see in there.
No, you can't.
That's all right. Anyway, we also want to show you all the cool vehicles that's out here.
All
That's the reason.
Equipment over the years. Some of them I used, some of them I didn't.
This is on Fort McCoy, and this is in Wisconsin, Fort McCoy, Wisconsin. I thought you guys would enjoy seeing this. Have you guys been on Fort McCoy? Comment below and tell me.
I'm going to say probably not.
Probably not.
And it's funny, so they have little jacks
Mm-hmm.
so that the vehicles are lifted up and they're not sitting on the tires. You can see them, so they don't ruin the tires.
Weird. I didn't realize that they put them on jacks.
If you take a look at the Cut B or the Bronco, you can see them right underneath.
Huh, yeah.
They're on the frame.
I see that, yeah.
So these are the best. I like these Broncos.
I remember these on Whiteman.
Yep. That's what we use for Whiskey 4, a lot of the patrols. The Army calls them Cut Vs. But they're the best. Gasoline, diesel powered, go anywhere. Yep.
It's a sunny day here in Wisconsin.
We're just sharing it with everybody.
I think it's 50-some, 6 degrees, something like that.
Yeah, it is nice. It's finally halfway decent.
This is cute. What is this little truck?
Well, there's something right over
cute.
here, and it'll tell you what it is. Did you see how it's sinking in? And the tires are getting kind of flat.
Oh, yeah.
It's an M37 cargo truck. Whew. It's an oldie. It probably still runs. You probably just need to put gas in it or diesel and oil and get her going. She'll probably fire right up.
I like it. I would totally drive this truck.
Old Willie's Jeep.
Nice Jeep.
Yeah.
Like it.
Utility truck. The Mutt. The M15A2. We just call them Willie's. I never drove one. That was before my time.
You know what this reminds me of is MASH.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because MASH always had these kind of Jeeps. They're always, taking these Jeeps out.
Yep. Most of them didn't have the toppers on them.
And of course, then there was the helicopters that they would fly in all of the injured patients.
That's an Apache or a Cobra, so that one's an attack helicopter.
Yeah, I can kind of see. I guess that's where the bombs would be, I guess.
Well, rockets.
Rockets.
So they had
bombs,
rocket pods, and then right here in the front, it had a cannon and a Gatling gun.
Oh, huh.
Right.
That'd be kind of fun. I've always wanted to fly a plane, but a helicopter would be kind of cool too.
Well, the helicopters don't really fly. They beat the air into submission. So this is a Huey. I've been in Hueys before. Really, really like Hueys.
Yeah. I've only been on 2 helicopters.
Now that and a Black Hawk, and you don't want to get in a Black Hawk. Black Hawks try to, we jokingly call them crash hawks because they're the only helicopter that tries to kill you.
That's kind of cool that it has the opening so they can look down too, huh? Because this is like a window down here. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, crash hawks are the only helicopters that try to kill you from day one after getting out of the manufacturer.
What does this say? Oh, it's Huey. That's what it
That's
says.
a Huey. And then these have had rocket pods and things like that on the side of them too.
All right, back to vehicles.
Mhm.
So this wagon,
It's just a trailer.
would they put it behind like the Jeep or the like that old truck?
Yeah, there's a little spindle right back here. And just that, it mounts right there, that spindle mount. And then these bars that are up, those are the air brakes. Or not air brakes, but the physical brakes. You push them down, they're on or off.
What? It's just cargo, huh?
Yeah, that's it. This is a cargo trailer because sometimes, like back here, you have a vehicle that needs to tow something, and you don't want to put it in. So that round part at the end
Oh, I see.
will go right in here.
Huh.
So this pin comes out, right? That opens up, and then you put it in. You back it up or push it in. Let it go in there. So now you're towing it.
What kind of truck is this then?
I have no idea. Looks like a half track, armored half track. Then you have these things right here. So you can put your fuel right next to the windows and the vehicle and the people. That makes perfect sense. Go Army. Making Army sense. It's a 12 personnel carrier. A half track, yeah, see? M3 half track.
Does this go in the water too or no?
No. Oh no.
That's weird because because they've got tires in the front and they've got a tracks in the back.
It can go into the water once, but it's probably going to stay there. You can do anything once.
Yeah, so it's got tracks like a tank on the back.
Yeah, that's why it's a half track.
Huh. Okay.
Because this is a full track.
Well, let's go down here and then come back up.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm gonna miss stuff.
All right, so this water trailer, we had these water buffaloes when I was in Kosovo, not Kosovo, in Iraq, and this is the one that Kaiser would get in and bathe.
Oh no!
So in the middle of the night, he would get in here.
What did they do with the water? Hopefully not drink it.
They sure did, but it was for the officers, so he didn't care.
Oh, that's so gross.
So right here is where all this comes up.
Hey, you're not supposed to be in there.
And
Hey.
it's all painted anyhow.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Just disregard that. He's not supposed to be in there. Okay. How about this thing? This is another little trailer, huh?
yeah, it's just another trailer.
It's cute.
It's also in the front.
Big giant wheels.
Mhm.
And then you can see the big helicopter in the
Yeah,
background.
it's an ammo trailer.
Oh.
But so it's designed like that. Thicker steel, so if there's an explosion, the explosion goes up.
Huh.
Stake bed trailer.
What did they put in this?
What's that?
What did they put in this equipment?
Anything and everything. We use it to ship ammo.
It's like a wooden trailer. It's really wet back here. Yeah, I know. I'm like, huh. Yeah, here's a Humvee. I don't know why people actually buy Hummers.
Because they think it's cool, but they're absolute pieces of garbage.
They're not comfortable.
No, they're not.
And I guess, if you're chased or anything, they don't go that fast either.
No. We try to make them go fast.
Yeah. Kind of cool.
And then they clipped off the gas cap, so you can't open that up. Because you're supposed to unthread that, and then that cap comes off.
A spare in the back.
Yep.
I got a couple more trucks over there. I don't know if I want to walk over there because it's all wet.
Yeah, it's a 2.5 ton in the middle. And
Is that the kind my grandfather?
Yep.
Okay, I guess we'll go down there because my grandpa was in, I think my dad said Italy during that time. Was it Italy? France? I think it's France.
And then this is an LMTV. It's one of the vehicles I was trained
Mm-hmm.
So that's for the air brake.
Huh.
I like these. These
Huh.
LMTVs. They're actually fun to drive.
Kind of looks like a Japanese truck because it's flat in the front, you know.
Yeah, they started getting more kind of quasi-European style
I like it's got
instead of like this.
it has 3 windshield wipers up there, guys.
Well, it's
That's
a
pretty
big
funny.
windshield, and of course it's not armored.
Uh-huh.
But the up armored ones have bolts on them, so you can bolt on different types of armor.
Huh. That's cool. You can see how tall it is. It's pretty tall.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to get a ladder to get into it, probably. So this was like from World War II then, probably?
Yeah, this is a 2.5 ton.
Oh.
So I've driven these too. I'm going to guess this one's probably a stick. The later ones were automatic.
Yeah, 2.5 ton.
And then a 5 ton is just, it's bigger.
And that, what's that one right there? Is that a 5 ton? What's that?
No, that is a anti-mine vehicle.
Oh.
See,
Yeah, it's got a little scoop thing on the top.
yeah, for flipping open things or over things. See, it's a muffler, mine protected clearance vehicle. So the chassis was angled. You can see by the tire where the body is kind of angled, so that if it runs over a mine, instead of going completely underneath like this truck,
Yeah, flipping
it's
it.
all flat and it'll flip it. It actually directs the explosion out into the sides.
Huh.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, because the people are in the middle.
Correct. And you can see the big armored body, but this boom would come down and then flip over things or move things. So if it's gonna, and if anything's gonna explode,
It's
then
going to be the arm.
it's gonna be that big chunk of cast iron. Then you can see how much room there is from the ground up. And it's the same thing with this one.
So this is the anti-mine
Yep.
tank or truck
It's the
or
same thing
whatever.
with this. This is a vehicle-mounted mine detector, one of the Huskies.
It looks like a tractor.
Well, yeah, and that's really what it is.
Yeah.
But again, it's angled. You can see the V
Mm-hmm.
of the body that angle that explosion up and out.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And then the driver is sitting on top of the engine and transmission. So they're just that much more safe.
Huh.
It's kind of cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. You know, you can see it better if you got under here. You can see how high up they are.
Yeah.
And then you can see the V of the body frame. If you're right here, you might be able to see it a little bit better. I don't know if you can see it through the camera.
Kinda, I guess. I don't know.
Made in South Africa.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think these are too. I think these are South African vehicles too.
Wonder why they make them in South Africa and not in the U.S.
It's just wherever they made them, whoever produces them, and probably eventually they get made in the U.S.
I like this truck though. And this one, like I said, looks like a Japanese truck to me.
But yeah, LMTVs, we'd use them for personnel, or when I would go pick up ammo at Wainwright, sometimes we would use these LMTVs.
Well, they can't go very fast either, huh?
The highway speeds, 55, 60.
Huh.
So I think this is a portable generator. Compressor unit, trailer mounted. I don't know.
And they're missing 2 trucks.
No, so this is Wonder Woman's jet,
Oh.
right? So she flies an invisible jet. So there's the new model, and then the old model of Wonder Woman's jet. You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah. All right, one more down here. It's pretty cool. Wonder Woman's
Pretty
jet.
cool. You can say you saw Wonder Woman's jet. I've never driven either one of these.
So what is this one to my left here? It's got some kind of pulley.
It is a rough terrain crane.
Ugh, I'm getting all wet.
So those little legs go out to stabilize it.
Oh, huh.
So it can pick up heavy things.
Huh.
Rough terrain crane.
Maybe it picks up like the Humvees when they get stuck.
Or roll them back over or pick up things, who knows, move things.
This one's got legs in the back too.
That's a small emplacement excavator.
Huh. That's
Cool.
cute. It looks like a little dump truck.
It
With
is, it is a neat little vehicle.
Oh, goodness.
Beep, beep. I would go right up against here. This is an edge.
Well, we haven't. Have we gone?
Well, you can go that way too.
Okay, I'll go this way.
You can go any way you want.
It's all wet. Okay.
I've seen these, it's just a grader.
Again, it looks like a tractor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
They just spray painted it green.
Green, yep.
Yeah, it says grader on here.
Yeah, nothing too major.
Nothing spectacular.
And then this is a fuel tanker. DX, you can see somebody redecorated, they put a racing stripe right there. So you want to know why this tanker's there? Because some specialist crashed it into shit. Good job, specialist.
How do you know it wasn't an officer?
Because they don't drive vehicles. Because you don't do anything, that's why.
Shut up. Tanker. Okay, now what's this?
That's a big vehicle. I don't know, let's see what the sign says. It says it's a 40-ton crane. It's an RT-87 5cc.
Man, can you imagine if that ball just dropped? Smash.
On my head?
Yes, smash.
I would probably lose a couple IQ points. There's a little scoop loader.
Oh, yeah, look at
That's
that.
cool.
That's cute.
So this is a 5-ton. So you can see the difference between this and
And 5.5 ton.
then a little 2.5 ton.
Oh, 2.5, yeah.
It's twice the size.
Yeah, I like the 2.5 better. It's cute. It's cuter. This one is just, yeah. So there is a museum that goes along with this, all these vehicles, but the museum is closed and you have to have, it's like by appointment only, basically.
Oh, this is a concrete mix.
But,
In a 5.5 ton.
but you know, it's nice outside, so we decided just to walk around, check out all these vehicles, and
Yeah, this is when soldiers actually did things instead of the contractors.
yeah, well, maybe eventually they'll get back to that and have it. So soldiers run the base. But that's, wow, look at these tires.
I know it.
They're just about, I think they are about as tall as I am.
Yeah, I think this is a grader too, or a dirt mover. Tractor scraper. All right. So yeah, you can see where it would level everything off back there. Some generator. I don't know what this is.
Oh, we got the tanks again. All these tanks. Oh, there's tanks down here too. Okay, well, whatever. So, sorry, squirrel.
This is an oil heater.
Oh, cool. Well, we're this way. Let's go and look at some of these tanks, then we'll go back around.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Don't you know now?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, tanks. Look at this tank.
Thanks for the memories. This is an ammo hauler.
I got the sun in my eyes right here. See that there's some snow on the ground still. It's so wet. Oh, interesting.
Recovery vehicle, M88A1.
So what does this thing do?
This
Yeah.
pulls these or that out of the mud
Oh.
when they get stuck.
Oh.
So that's what this does. So you can see where it mounts up,
Oh, yeah.
and then it would mount to this. So either the tank can pull something, or it can be pulled out, and that's what all these tie-down points are all for.
Huh.
So depending on the type of vehicle, depends on where that goes.
Recovery vehicle. right. Well, what's that? That's looks like it's got a thing.
So that is a mobile artillery vehicle.
Huh.
Battle tank, T-95.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
So is this an old one from like World War II or something? It seems like it's
No.
older.
I mean, I don't know about tanks.
I mean, I always wanted to see what these tracks are like. To me, they seem like they should be rubber, but it doesn't look like it's
This
rubber.
right here, this is the rubber part right here.
Oh, I see, yeah.
That's
So this is rubber right here. But it's not. It's hard as a rock.
It's very hard rubber. It's not soft rubber.
Huh.
And then these are all the tie-down drag points.
Huh.
And this is what it looks like, but it's not. It's kind of similar though. The armored car.
That's nice. I could drive something like this.
Yeah.
Mainly because I could probably get inside.
Well,
I can't get
and
inside some of these other
This
ones.
would be the point where you could get in,
Oh, cool.
right? But it's all welded shut right now.
Yeah.
And then that would be for the driver to actually look out or pop out of that.
Huh. One person, two people?
Probably three, 4 people maybe.
And the guns are up on the top? Is
Yeah.
it those guns
Yeah, that
normally?
would be a 50 cal, dually 50 cal.
Huh. Interesting.
Obviously, there's just pipes right now.
Howitzer?
Yeah, so it's a mobile artillery howitzer, mobile howitzer.
Huh.
And then dude would drive it right in there.
Mm-hmm.
Then this would open. But it's all welded shut, all these.
Yeah.
So, this is
You remember some guy in California took a vehicle, I want to say it was a tank, yeah.
It's a tank.
And
In LA.
from the National Guard unit, and started going down the highway. I mean,
He
he
started
didn't.
driving over cars.
He
in
was driving
downtown.
over cars, everything. Yeah, the
In
police were
downtown
chasing
LA.
him. Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
So everything here works.
This is like MASH again, but
Yeah.
a
So
newer version, I think.
can't, these aren't cut V's, but they're.
okay. We've already been down here, so I don't really go there.
So we haven't seen that tank or this tank.
Yeah,
Tanks for the memory.
thanks. We're losing everybody. We're down to 10 people.
What? Unacceptable.
I know. No one. Oh, here's some questions. What is this place? Okay, this place is in Fort McCoy in Wisconsin. It's a camp.
So it used to be an active duty base. It's now a National Guard base. It's just a training base. It's nothing all that major. It's not on any of the nuclear hit list. It's in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing here but training. So Soviets, don't nuke us.
Yeah, and then the other question is it a military cars museum or something?
Basically, so a lot of Army bases have things like this, or Navy bases will have ships, boats, whatever. There's a difference between a ship and a boat, I know, even though I'm a ground pounder. But air bases, they'll have things like this. You want to look over there, Jen? They'll have static displays of aircrafts. That's all this is. Because this is Army, we do Army vehicles like this Sheridan.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah. So do you guys have any more questions while I'm
Yeah,
reading?
just keep on hitting us.
Yeah, because I have a hard time. I'm blonde, and so walking around and reading at the same time.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little difficult for me. So, okay, well, if you have any more questions, just keep going. I will read them off to Steven. He can answer them.
Yep. So here's a Sherman. So what was with Brad Pitt? What was the name of the movie? Fury?
Yeah, Fury.
So this was the Fury tank.
Oh, cool.
This is a World War II Sherman combat tank. And then that hole up there is where a 30 cal would be.
Mm-hmm.
Another 30 cal. 30 cal machine guns.
Very cool.
It is very cool.
That's a big tank. A big black tank.
African American.
Oh, and then there's a...
But, yeah, well, so,
Yeah.
and that's different. So this is a towed artillery piece. So towed artillery piece. And then if you come over here, because obviously it's towed, that is self-propelled. So self-propelled artillery, towed artillery. Same thing with the other one over there. That's a towed artillery.
you know who has a really nice museum too? Is in Hawaii. Where was that at that we stayed?
Oh,
At
at
the
the Halikoa?
at the Halikoa. They have a really nice military museum too, and they had all of the vehicles and stuff outside too, didn't they?
Yep. So M60 combat tank.
Hmm.
This is an anti-aircraft.
Which one? This one right here?
Yep, right here. Anti-aircraft.
Oh, so it can shoot way out into the sky?
Right. So it's shooting flak. It's shooting explosive shells that burst in the air and knock down helicopters and planes.
Huh.
It's cute.
Yeah, it seems a little lighter than like this one.
Right.
That one looks heavy, heavy, heavy.
Yeah, it's quicker. It's more mobile.
Yeah. What is this thing here?
This kind of reminds me of a Sus V that we used up at Greeley.
Right in the sunlight.
It's not,
I'm having a hard time.
but it kind of reminds me of it. Cargo carrier.
Oh, cargo carrier.
And I think this is an M117. M114. Sorry. M117 I think sits up higher.
So would you guys want to see the inside of the museum sometime? I don't know.
Yeah, well, we can't get in it right now. I either have to break in and get really mad when you break into buildings on military bases.
Yeah, and
Or we have to make an appointment.
That's a cute truck.
So
right there.
that's a 117. You see the little one right there?
Uh-huh.
So if you take a look at this versus this, they're very similar in design. Probably if you stand here more and look, then you can see the lines and angular designs and the gun turret, and then that one. So one's a 114, that's a 117. It's for troop movement mainly.
I like this truck.
The cargo,
cargo
yeah,
truck.
and that's a 2.5 cargo truck,
Yeah.
2.5 ton.
That looks like something from like World War II,
Mm-hmm.
maybe Korea or
This
something.
is probably what your granddad drove in France.
Yeah,
That's probably it.
it's cute.
What the French resistance stole from them?
Uh-huh.
Sons of bitches. Yeah.
Because my grandfather went in for a beer because they're thirsty. So
Yeah,
they went in for a beer,
priority.
and they came back, and the truck was gone with all the fuel
Yeah.
for the tanks
Well, and his
and his weapon.
yeah, his weapons.
So that was a bad thing.
So
but
what's the message, kids? Don't leave your weapons unattended.
one person goes in, gets the beers, and bring them back.
That's right. And you come back out and you drink.
Yeah.
And
Take
secure your
turns.
equipment.
Take your turns, I guess.
Exactly.
I don't know.
One up, one down. One up, one down.
Yeah.
There's a green fire truck.
Oh, that's a fire truck, yeah.
Mhm.
And then another cute truck,
Yep, another cargo truck.
M135. Huh. That one just looks like a dump trunk.
Yeah, yeah. That's it.
That one's cute. Okay.
So you can see how this one sits up higher
Mm-hmm.
than that one. See if you turn and look over here. See the difference? How high it sits up. But this is
Okay.
all lubeloid.
That one versus this one. And why are we looking at the difference? Uh-huh. Not supposed to be in there. Yeah.
So it's a cast aluminum alloy
Uh-huh.
armor.
Huh.
Combat engineer vehicle, mine.
Oh, see, there's another old truck. I like the little trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Tanks are okay, but what's this one?
Yeah, that's a howitzer.
It's got
155 howitzer.
a big ball at the end.
Yep. Well, and then next to it, that's an Abrams tank.
Nice.
So the
Abrams.
Soviets just captured a couple of them. Go Ukraine. Thanks.
Huh. We're just sending them over there.
Yep. Just to get turned over to the Soviets.
Whatever.
Yep.
Oh, here's my little truck.
Here's my truck.
Isn't this cute? This is a cute truck. Oh my gosh. Look, it's got the little spout at the end too.
Mhm. Well, that's a snorkel, so it can go in the water.
Oh, see, this is why I like it so much because, you know, it's a possibility to get lost and next thing you know, driving through a little river or
Bob's your
something.
uncle. Next thing you know, Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, you never know. And this one would get me through the water. That'd be great.
Or just don't drive it into the water, guys.
Well, that's why I'm not in the military. Oh, this one's like a big truck here.
Big old tractor.
It goes all the way back.
No, this would be something that they'd tow a tank on.
Oh, sure.
It would sit in the back.
Hmm. Did you see any of these like in Iraq? Is that what they would?
Some of them.
Because I'm sure that they probably shipped them to like Kuwait or something maybe,
Yeah,
and then
some of them we use.
and then they probably had to.
A lot of these are all
you
DX.
guys?
They're too old. They're demilled.
Oh,
Like this is what they sent me to Iraq in.
I would totally have this Jeep drive it around all the time. It'd be great.
Well, this is a Humvee that you said is nasty.
I know, but it doesn't have a hood on it, so
But see, this is the pickup truck one.
yeah.
So grab your phone really quick.
Yeah.
So you can see the difference. So only people sat here, and then there was cargo in the back. So you can put stuff right back in there, and that's what all of this was. And if you're not sure, it doesn't need keys. That's actually how you turn it on. Run, start, off, lights. It doesn't use a key. There's supposed to be a cable that goes through here and secures this so you can't turn it.
That's even better. It doesn't take keys.
It does not take a key.
I wouldn't have to lose my keys on top of that. Bugs are getting me. Bugs are out already. What?
Here's a 1037 Hummer.
Yeah. Nice. No, it looks a lot better than those big, bulky
Well,
ones.
those are the
And-
non-up armor.
This one would go faster too.
No.
No?
They still sucked.
Oh. Here's another little Jeep.
Yeah, 45, 50.
This one reminds me of MASH.
Yeah.
Hey, is that Harlan Williams? He sure knows a lot about his stuff. Who is this? No, it's Steve. It's Steve.
All right. I can't see that. All right. Hey, is that Harlan Williams? He sure knows a lot about this stuff. No. This is not Harlan Williams. I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
But that's okay.
It's all right. It's Steve. You're on Steve and Jen. So you should probably subscribe because we go to a lot of military places. Just saying.
So subscribe. It's free. Just hit that little button. Buy our merch. Nah, I'm kidding. We don't have any merch. This is Walmart merch. Don't buy from Walmart.
Anyway, so
Buy small. Go to mom and pops.
yeah. Anyway, we have a lot of military things that we do. If you go onto our site right now, you would see where was the last place we were at this
So
weekend.
the last thing we did was we did Wrecking Crew, and they're out of Detroit. They are in
Military.
They're military.
No, the military base that we were just at. The museum.
Oh well, okay. So I'll just do the whole weekend. So we did Wrecking Crew, which is a Motley Crue tribute band out of Detroit. We did Without U2,
Which is U2 tribute.
which is a U2 tribute at the Legacy Theater in Wisconsin Dells. We'd also gone to the Badger Army
Depot.
Munitions Depot, which is it's defunct now. It's all taken down.
There's a cool museum.
Open for World War II, out into the Cold War era, where they built all kinds of munitions and
Ammo and
propellant and explosives.
it blew
whatever
up,
else. It's
kill
all shut
people.
down now.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's where we are, and that's where we're doing it.
Anyway, so
Next.
you should get on to our site because
Yep.
there's lots of other military things.
Yeah, we just kind of cruise around. We do this for
Fun.
our friends and family so they can see what we're doing and where we're doing it, and just for fun.
Yeah.
And if you like it, hey, cool. And if you don't, well, I'm
That's fun,
sorry.
too. Yeah.
We're trying to jazz it up as much as possible for you.
We're just having fun. We're out and about. And we like to see all the comments. It's fun. I mean, we saw someone from Australia, was it?
Switzerland.
Switzerland, China,
China.
Korea, all kinds of different places. It's fun. So you can even comment and say where you're from.
I'm from my mother.
He's from Philadelphia. I think you can kind of tell.
Nope.
He does what he wants to do.
I do what I want to do. The Army told me that I could be anything I wanted to be.
But anyway, it's a pretty cool little site here. Lots of vehicles. It's here all the time. It doesn't go anywhere.
Nope.
That's their little museum and this little barracks.
Yeah, so that's what this is. This is a static display of what the base would have looked like. Yeah, you over here. What it would have looked like back in the day.
See,
when
this is
it was open. So you can see Fort McCoy, Century of Service, the commemorative area. They're serving America's Army since 1909 because this was a World War I base as well.
Nice.
So World War I, World War II POW camp.
Yeah.
And a refugee camp for the Cubans. When they came
Oh,
over
and
in
also
86.
Afghanis, because when I worked here, the Afghanis were here.
Oh my God.
So, yeah. So
Horrible, horrible, horrible. You know, they're pissing and pooping.
all
and
right.
everything
Well,
else
anyway,
over
I'm going to go ahead and leave now. So we'll see you guys soon.
Well, let's go over
Bye.
here. Hold on.
Nope, you're talking about shit.
Oh, okay.
So we're done.
All right, we're done.